Real talk, entertainment, women awareness, church talk, respect. Welcome to the Sean Talk Show, where the conversation gets real. Detroit soul with a grown folk feel. Hot topics, deep talks, truth revealed. Talk about it. Yeah.
So it's Sunday. Yep, it's Sunday. And we all know what time that is on Sundays. That means, hold on, let me get my stuff together. Let me get my stuff together. Hold on, hold on. Hello. That means it is time for the ladies. It is our time, it is our day. Welcome to the room. Welcome to the room. Welcome to the room. Hey, Stephanie. How are you? How are you? How are you? I hope all is well. I hope all is well. I hope all is well. Um, this is the craziest thing. I It's always something. I literally set my delivery for 9 to 10 p.m. How in the Sam are they about to pull up? I don't know. I don't understand it, but it's like they do what they want to do. You take my money, oh, and you do what you want to do. So here's the thing: it's hot as monkey grease, and power's been in and out, blah da dee, la da 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 da. Whatever the case, we are here. We are here. We are here. Um, let's see. Let's get some things out of the way before we get started. Um, I'm so glad you all are here. I am so glad that you all are here. JP, what's going on? Jacqueline, what is going on, ladies? Let's see. Hit the like button right there, right now. Hit the like button. Can you do that? Can you hit the like button? Replay. Did you hit the like button? Tongue tag. Did you hit the like button? If you didn't, please go and do that now. Um, it's Sunday. It is a lot going on. Ooh wee. It's a lot going on. They never fail us. It never fails. We're always going to find, it's always going to be something. It's always going to be something in these YouTube streets, but we will get to that later. Um, yeah, we'll get to that later. I'm not going to touch on it now because I don't have, um, or shall I say, I have not gone through, um, and read the paperwork myself. So I'm not one of them that just be trying to be first and jumping on the bandwagon and just talking about stuff. Ain't gonna do it, not. So until we get things together, then we'll talk about it. Did you, Jack, send to take a picture and send it to me? Thank you. Thanks, Sam. Oh, look at God. Look at God. Thank you for all of y'all that have gotten t-shirts and mugs and all of the things. Thank you. We have a goal on tonight. If y'all can just help us reach our goal on tonight, um, I'm gonna wait and do that. Let's see. that's really it. We're gonna get to it. We gotta the choir is gonna give us a quick selection, and then as long as I gets a thumbs up, then we gonna be ready. Okay, we got the thumbs up. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and remove myself, and I'm gonna let the choir.
Because the Lord is my shepherd, I have everything I need. He lets me rest in the meadows and He leads me beside the quiet stream. He restores my failing health. Come on. And He helps me to do and that's why I'm safe. And that's why I'm safe. That's why I'm safe. It is all. She felt the help a little bit. She got up. Because. Oh, you know it. Come on, sing it. Come on, be tiny. You be tiny. Put your mic up here.
Boom. Nope, that ain't where I want to be. Hey, so that was choir rehearsal with friends here in Detroit at Greater Emmanuel. It was awesome. I couldn't keep recording because I was too into and it was amazing. I'll put up some more clips, but yeah, that was amazing. So, all right, let's get it going. Let's get it. Let me get it set up. Boom. There we go. All right. Let us bring up the evangelist, the YouTube questionnaire, Courtney Phillips.
What's up?
What is
Happy
going
Sunday.
on?
All the things.
Oh, shoot.
But I was just back here worshiping because that organ sent me. You hear me? Who was on the organ?
Terrell.
Listen.
And you
A good B3 would take me.
I grew up on the B3. I take your keyboard, but give me a B3 at any moment.
Okay.
And if you know how to play a B3,
man, no, you got to play it. You listen.
My uncle would sometimes you wouldn't even know that the bass player wasn't there.
Right.
Because he knows how to it. When you grew up on certain things, it's just certain stuff that you yeah. You didn't I tell myself to leave it at the door? I promise I did. I said I did.
Well, good evening, everybody. Good
greet
evening.
the people. I'll be right back.
Good evening. Happy Sunday, everyone. I'm so glad that you all were able to make it in and be with us on this beautiful Sunday evening, on this 4th of July week. And all the good stuff. I hope everyone had a phenomenal weekend. Let me know in the chat. Did you all do anything? Did anybody make me a plate that I need to go pick up? Nobody in the chat is in Houston, so never mind. But did you all have a good weekend so far? It's Sunday and it's time to get back to it tomorrow. So let me know in the chat. Other than that, please like, share, subscribe. We're going live simultaneously. Did I say that right? Simultaneously on my platform as well as Sean. So if you could please do me a favor and do Sean a favor and go ahead and hit the like button. And if you're not already subscribed, what are you waiting on? Go ahead, subscribe to both of us. That's the Sean Talks Show. Then you have I Am Courtney Phillips TV. Go ahead, subscribe, then hit that like button so that we can get in the algorithm. Thank you so much. Hi, Shy Roslyn. Hi, Mark. Hi, Jack. Hi, JP. Hey, everybody.
Boom. And just like that, everything she said, do it. Hit the like button, subscribe. If you have not, what you've been doing. Hello. Good evening, Mark.
Sean, could you do me a favor? Could you remove the chat from my box or either remove my box, whichever one?
Hold on, there you go.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, okay. You can see you, we can see you, we can see you. Yes, you gotta make, if you ain't making the B3 talk, get off of it.
Period.
Don't get up there playing the top. Don't, just get off of it. Just go turn the keyboard on. Don't even, and don't, oh, I cannot stand when people be on it and sound like a Casio. Like, pull them drum boards, open
Do
it
you know
up.
how to play? Do you know how to play?
I can get through a rehearsal.
Okay. That's right. You did say that. Okay.
I can get you through a rehearsal. I can. Shay Roslyn, what's going on, hon? It's finally cool. Listen, the rain is what's cooling this down. But the storm that we had, it's about 50,000 without power. That's why Greater Emmanuel had to go to Greater Mitchell today, because there is no power.
Really? So they still had church? Because Joy 105, shout out to Joy 105.
Right.
Not
hey,
really.
Joy.
No, I'm teasing.
You know one thing that I
Not
don't
really.
understand though.
I don't, hold on, because so this is what I was about to get to. So I guess they had to put this so that it'll draw people to watch the post, right? But they said the line says something along the lines of they had to close the doors today. And I guess that was kind of true. But
it was a clickbait title. The power went out.
That.
They had service at their temple. They have, it's two, it's a larger and a smaller, and they do the 8 o'clock service in the smaller sanctuary. Well, they did it, but they were using generators, and the fumes from the generator they were concerned about, so they didn't want to do the 11:30 service there. So they went over to Bishop Ethan Shear's church, the
oh, that's dope.
Greater Mitchell Temple. Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome that they were able to do that.
Mm-hmm.
Can his brother preach? Oh, okay then.
No, wait. No, Ethan can preach. He's
okay.
He like their daddy.
Okay.
Like, I like Papa Shear, but yeah, he's like he's more like his dad. Thank you, Jacqueline. Listen, when we're up, even if we're streaming from 2 different platforms or whatever, when Juice is here, whoever is up, please, whatever their means of giving is, listen, if you gotta give it to one week, one to another week, split it between the however be ever. We all have platforms, and everybody needs lights and these apps and all of those things. So listen, my Cash App is up, Courtney Zelle is up. You can super chat. Courtney gonna be super chatting before the summer is over. So all of those things, those are ways to, but the most important thing is to hit the like button. That's see, we be
now. So I will say this, that Sean is the main platform, and I am streaming from off of her platform. So if you want to donate to her first, please by all means do that, because if it wasn't for the Sean Talks show, there would be no Her Edition on Sunday night. So she's the main platform. So if you want to give to her first, please, by all means, do so. So I wanted to say that.
Yeah. No, I was just trying to think of a way to put it. Here's the thing. Everybody's preaching style is not for everybody. So
Right.
what may not be good to me, or it may not be that I grew up Baptist. So there's certain things towards the end that, tug on my emotions a little bit. Give me just grab my shirt a little bit and tug. I like to be on the third day. Get up. I like when they get them up. Like there's just certain, bumping afterwards is just not always. I need something to. If you tug on me, I can at least cut a step. You just say it, and that's what the Lord said, and then they start shouting. What? Now you got to build me up to get there, and by the time so yeah. But that's just my opinion. Just my thoughts, my opinion. Because somebody was like, I can't sit under. There's a false prophet. His prophecies may not be for you. His prophecies may not be for me. But that doesn't mean that they are a false prophet or prophetess or whatever. I don't care for Tiffany Montgomery. But for someone, obviously, she's doing something. So whether I agree with it or not, or what her tactics are, that's one between her and God. And she ain't my pastor.
Amen.
I just that's just some stuff I'd be thinking about. You know what I wish though? I was thinking about today.
What's that?
I really wish I could go to AIM. It looks like they're going to. Oh, Jacqueline, did you see that? She got a pause.
So here's the thing. I was thinking about that tonight. I saw the lineup as far as like all the Christian education, all the all the classes, all the things, and all the speakers and all the stuff like that. And it looks like it's going to be a phenomenal, week? Right? But then I heard a little piece of the musical, the pre-musical tonight, and I was like, oh no. I don't want a week of runs and riffs and yelling. So that's I kind of got turned off right quick.
But then you got to think it's the first. It don't never get real good till around about Wednesday, Thursday.
No. So here's the thing. It's not about, it's when you're at a musical event, I already know what to expect. You're going to get all the riffs, all the runs, all the yelling, all the walking the floor, all the things. You're going to get all of that. So I appreciate, let me say this, because I appreciate whatever, everyone's ministry gift and what they have to bring to the AIM convention. I do believe that it's going to be phenomenal. Yeah. I bet you the teaching is going to be great. There's so many attributes of the AIM conference outside of the music that I'm sure will be phenomenal. I just be really over
different these. No, I was just going to say music in itself is so different these days.
Yeah.
Soloists these days are so rifty that you don't. What are you saying? Like, it don't work. I don't want to sound. Again, I'm older, so some of that stuff it just don't do it for me. Whereas you see people crying and slobbing and hands all up in the air, and I'd be like, okay. But again,
I don't want to come off as, very critical. You know what I'm saying? Like, we live in a society now that everybody criticizes or have critique for every single thing. And a lot of the people that like have critique for music or have critique for singing can't do any of the sort. And I'm going to put myself in that number, that although I know what I'm hearing and no, I can't play a note. Let me not be too critical, but I will say that that was just, you know, my little feeling on that. So I just want to balance out what I'm saying. So I won't be so critical because it hasn't even started yet. And I'm already like immediately.
You're over it on day one.
It's gonna be a bunch of riffs, runs, and screaming and telling people to praise the Lord and all the things, but let me not do that. I'm going to balance it out. I'm going to balance my opinion out by saying that I do believe that like there'll be some great choirs, there'll be some great musical guests. Not only that, it'll be some great teaching. So let me say that.
I'll say this, and I'll go on the other side since to balance it out.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to see a whole bunch of praise teams all week.
That's good. I don't think you will. That's good, though. I didn't think about that.
I don't want, although it's going to happen, but I really need y'all to ease up off of it. Mic singers. Take it from someone who used to sing in the choir where the mics were just set up in the choir stand, around the choir stand, however, the hanging mics, whatever. The singing mic people were the praise team. But if you remember in the beginning, the praise team and the choir were two separate.
Yep.
Let's get back to that. Because one, you're wearing us out. Because we're doing praise team, and then we still have to keep the same voice to be mic singers in front of a full choir. I promise y'all a full choir still work. I promise y'all, just put the mic stands in the front, maybe get 5 instead of 3, so you can kind of put them in.
I think you're gonna see a blend, especially with Myron, Dr. Myron. I think that you're going to see more choirs. You're not gonna see a whole bunch of praise teams, I don't think.
Yeah, but even with, and I now Myron is good. I can't take it from Myron is good, but still lose the mic singers. You got 30 plus people in the choir.
I'm on the fence about the mic singers, and I'm gonna tell you why. I'm on the fence about the mic singers because sometimes they bring that good, you can hear all the parts, whereas sometimes when you just have those boom mics, sometimes I guess it depends on the sound engineer.
Stop being cheap. Buy the mics. Stop being cheap.
We're talking strictly about Koji. We're not talking about generally. Are we?
Period. I'm just
okay. So Koji, word on the street, they are a little cheapy, but they do hire sound engineers for sure.
Buy some poles, because the same mics that you're holding, you can sit on a stand and put in front of them 2 tenors. Boom, you can put another one.
No, I'm so sick of. I don't want to rally around no mic. I'm sick of that. I don't want to see no rallying around no mic. I don't want to see 5 people trying to sing in one mic. I'm over that.
No. That's
just give me the boom mics. Don't
use the boom mics. Get you 2-3 good boom mics and get you 2-3 good front mics. Sing.
I get what you're saying. I get it. But
because we already done had the praise team. Like,
I know
there's ways to do it.
But you know when the choir is singing and they have the mic singers, you know that they they attempt to blend that sound so that you can hear, I know you know this, so that you can hear the parts crystal clear, but you can also hear the choir if you have a really good sound technician.
We'll see what ends up happening is when you are there,
Mm-hmm.
it's different. But
You're right.
when you're watching streaming,
You're right.
it's a give. Now in the church,
Because when
you
you're
can ready to
there,
go
you can
up.
hear the mic singers, right?
You can hear everything. When
Mhm.
you're streaming, it's either the mic singers are too high, the choir is
Mhm.
too high, or
That's
the
true.
band is too loud. It's like we don't get that blend when you're streaming.
Mm.
That's why,
This
like,
is
if you're
true.
in church, you don't hear the same thing that we hear.
Right.
So maybe like have your engineers listen to the service.
They're
They can
supposed
step
to be.
out with an earbud on and hear exactly what we're.
They don't even have to step out. So they normally have one that's dedicated to the live feed when you actually bringing in professionals.
Well, they need to be
However,
fired.
I wasn't trying to say nothing because one of my friends is on it. Then I remember one year I had to text say, "Hey,"
I've done that.
but
I've done that.
I
Lead
digress
mic
because I
is too
don't know.
loud. Lead mic
You
too
don't,
loud.
I don't be trying to, tell nobody what to do. All I just say is, oh my God, it's either too low or can't hear, but I don't be trying to tell nobody what to do because I'm not a sound engineer. And
Oh, I see.
I wouldn't want nobody to hit me up and be like, hey, turn that mic up, the lead too loud, or I wouldn't want nobody to tell me what to do if I'm a professional at it and you're not.
It would depend on who it came from.
Okay.
It would
That's
depend
fair.
on who it came from.
That's fair.
If I'm watching somebody on live and I'm like, oh, that's
so when you
or
so
even
when
if
you
I'm
tell your
sitting in
people,
church,
when you reach out to them, do they take it and apply it or do they ignore your text?
they'll by the next Sunday.
By the next, so they're not even doing it
do,
real time.
If it's something that they can do during, then yeah.
Okay.
But if it's not something that they can do immediately there, like one church just moved and they're still getting like their sound set up in the new building.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, hey, that lead mic is way over. You can't hear anything. You can't hear the music. You can't hear. He was like, what? Yeah, you can't. Because in the church, it sounds good.
Excuse me 1 second. Why do people do this? Hey, y'all got to watch some other stuff. Be back. Just leave.
Just go.
Just go. Come back. This is YouTube.
We wouldn't know.
We're not taking attendance. We didn't even know you were here. You didn't even come in and say hello. I'm sorry. That beef stepper spirit done fell on me. I'm sorry. This is dumb. That don't make.
Oh, Court. That beef.
That's a fool. I can't.
They're not gonna have me up late and up early.
No.
With this.
I try it every time, and I can't stay too long.
Because they can go.
But yeah, cut is mess out. Like, Kellogg, stop that. Okay?
Yeah. That's the.
Shoot.
We'll see you when you get back, Kellogg.
You need to set some order in this church. I'm sick of it now. But I'm carrying on, but for real. Okay.
I'm telling you, Courtney, y'all don't. You see that hat?
I've been doing.
You see the hat? You listen, y'all see the hat, and she love it. She don't. What hat I got? Ooh, wait, which one I got?
What you got? I like them little hats. I love hats.
I like the color. I don't even be knowing what some of them be saying. I just like the color. Then I look at it and I be like, oh,
right.
Okay. We're here now. We are here now.
But okay, so what we got up for tonight? What's going on? What we got? I really love those questions from last week. I really enjoyed that.
Good, because we're
I
right,
did.
we're right back in it.
Okay.
We're right back. Mark, you know you don't do no bushes. We wouldn't even allow you to be in the bushes. We're not gonna do that. That's the trustee. We're not gonna have him
Right.
in the bushes.
Have you seen Robert?
No.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to ask Regina what I haven't seen him anywhere.
Okay.
Okay. Yep, that's
Check on the Saints.
We got to check on Deacon Robert. We got to check on Deacon Robert, but Trustee Mark, you where you at? What's up, J. Rochelle?
Okay. Yeah, no, Mark, don't go to the bushes just because I'm carrying on.
Dude, that was an interesting one. I forgot all about that. You didn't see it? Okay. I'll wait then. Because that's one I forgot about that. Oh! The power and stuff. I couldn't even load stuff on my computer because...
You want to tell me what it was about, or you want to wait?
He said that he was saying like before he started pastoring, or while like in the beginning, there were certain things that he had to change as far as like he was frequenting the strip clubs, and he was saying how he had to he never apologized to Erica for the days when he came in smelling like the strip club. Like she would call him and say, I'm at home, and he'd be like, okay, I'll be there. Pretty much when I get there. Like he loved the strip club. So it was just, it's an old clip, but you know, they recycle stuff.
Okay. Nothing to see here.
I'm gonna be honest. Everybody's journey is different. If you can't go to the strip club and your flesh be okay, then don't go.
Sean.
I can go to the strip club and enjoy some good. I can go and enjoy some good food, some good music. I may have a cocktail. I promise I don't pay attention to the stage.
Sean. All right. Hey,
let me tell you something.
You don't pay attention to the...
My brother, they laugh at me. My brother would be like, come on, let's go. I'm not going. We eating because I don't. He'll just give me a lot of money and be like, here, I'm going to take the money and I'm going to order my food.
Okay, girl.
It don't interest me. I used to work at one. It does. Maybe that's why.
Okay.
I used to.
The food is good. Food is good. But now I will say this, and that doesn't make it right. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever the case may be. Excuse me. But I'm gonna say this. I'm not gonna be distracted. But a lot of men take meetings in the strip club. That don't make it right.
They
don't make it right. Now, Cloud, fine, 9. Okay, so a few things. A few things.
Okay.
All right.
I was trying to save you. I'm a mute myself.
I don't know if you've been here or not before, but first of all, I want to welcome you to the room. Welcome to the Sean Talks Show. The Her Edition is on Sunday night. So I want to welcome you to that. And this is the time where the ladies normally grace the panel. So Joshua has been in the chat on a Sunday, but he has not, in fact, on a Sunday night, he has not been on the panel on a Sunday night. Now, I'm going to shock everybody in the audience. We all miss Joshua, okay? So there is that. So I don't know where you've come from. I don't know if you've ever been here or not before. But again, I want to welcome you to the Sean Talk Show, Her Edition, where the ladies grace the panel. Now, if you would like to see more of Joshua, he does, in fact, have a YouTube page. He has a YouTube channel. So you can go to, I believe it's J. Eleazar Smith, something like that.
I think it's
But
just
you
Jay
can-
Eleazar.
J. Eleazar. You can go to his channel and you can get non-stop Joshua Smith YouTube clips and all the fun stuff. All right. So now, with that being said, we're going to get back to the Her Edition, and God bless you.
And those are the church announcements.
Govern yourself accordingly.
Listen here. Listen here. Hit the like button, hit the Cash App, and hit the Zelle.
Jacqueline, no, I'm not even gonna. It's been some trolling going on, and so I was gonna go another direction, but then the Holy Spirit tapped me on my shoulder, so we went.
You follow this Holy Spirit evangelist. That's where we come.
I did.
We come.
Because hold on, because let me say this for the record, for those trolls or whoever's doing whatever, there is no love lost here. There's no beef, there's no animosity, there's none of that. So just for the trolls and for the record and for Bethany and for whoever else, there's no beef here. I have nothing but love for Josh. It's all good with me. So
people try to make something out of nothing. They add their own stories to it. They have I don't know what's been going. Maybe it's the heat, but all of these imaginary stories that people have that they've made up in their head, and it's just not that. It's too much other stuff going on.
I mean, let's
read the room. Let's read the room. If I had my organ.
But it's not even about reading the room. It's about people being either A, messy, or B, trolling, or whatever the case may be. And could I ignore them? I absolutely could. But I want to shut that thing down. Let's go ahead and nip some things in the bud. There's no beef. There's no animosity on my end. You can run and tell it. He has my number. I have his number. There's no problem with me. So there is that. So it's not necessary. And again, he has his own. As a matter of fact, go subscribe. Go subscribe to his channel. Go over there and view his videos, like, comment, so that he could get in the algorithm. That's where I am with it. So if you're coming over to be messy, if you're coming over to troll, if you're coming to do any of those things, there's that. So we've laid the foundation so we don't have to revisit this again.
We grown and we act like grown people. Yeah.
There is absolutely no love lost on my end. I promise you that.
None. The pastor, we missed the pastor. CL Jr. Ain't no, y'all stop that before we. Now I let her go this week. Now do it again.
They're not gonna have to do it again because I've addressed everything right then and there. So there's nothing left. There's been some comments here or there, like on my live, on on other lives and things that nature. I'm catching little tidbits here and there. So I just want to just be done with it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So there's that. I don't, you know, everything that has transpired has transpired. It is what it is. Nicola, now why you gotta remove
Come
your
on back here. Come on back here.
that
Come
wasn't for
on.
you. That's just, you know, you don't know who's watching or what's going on or who's in the Patreon, who's not in the Patreon. You know, I don't know what's going on. And I operate from a very authentic place, or at least I try to, right? So when you know, I don't do well with that little whatever that is. I don't do well with it.
Mhm.
So let's just expose, you know, let's confront so
Yeah.
that we can be done with it and, you know, move on and move forward. We all have moved on.
Been done.
So, you know, there is that.
Yeah,
And that's just for the trolls, Cola. I'm not saying nothing directed towards you or anything like that. That's for, you know, some of the trolls that be in, you know, and I appreciate you. No. I ride for mine. So if you say fall back, I'll just do no. So no, so there's nothing. I was just responding to a troll. I'm gonna call that person a troll because they see her edition. They know that Joshua has never been on the platform on a Sunday evening. So I'm gonna call them a troll. But then too, let me assume that maybe they haven't been. I don't know, but it's somebody that's familiar with the community, right? So I
to
just
ask
wanted
for
to,
Josh. Yeah.
yeah. So I just wanted to just, you know, we gotta move on.
Let it be known that it ain't nothing.
It's not is I promise you, there's no love lost. You know,
Mhm.
things have happened. What I've said, I've said.
And
It
that
is
was it.
what it is. It's not that
What's
serious.
going on,
Not
Erica?
trolling. It was an honest question. It wasn't a question. It was a statement. It wasn't a question. It was a statement. So we're just going to talk about it. We're going to get it out the way so we can let that be the reason and we can move on with our conversations. Because this is more than one time that I'm getting a little bit here, a little bit there on my lives. People coming in saying little things. You know what I'm saying? So that's all.
Mhm.
So let's dead this thing. Josh will be around when he's around. I'm not his keeper. You know what I'm saying?
And ain't
So,
nobody told him not to come. And ain't nobody told
well,
him
no,
not.
I did.
Well,
Full
I'm saying I
transparency.
didn't.
Right,
Well,
but what I'm saying is at one point in time, in a previous point in time, I did ask for a little piece of space. That's all. So he'll
yeah.
be back. He'll be
Yeah.
back. And then I say, you know what? We can all be grown. It's all good.
Yeah. Who is that? Hey, Q. I'm gonna call you Q. How you doing, my dear? Okay, so Erica say, okay, so we gonna go. We
So
gonna
I
go.
apologize if I was out of line or out of order. It's just like I don't like mosquitoes, and so that's what it did for
That's
me.
like
It's
a
like a little
like
like
a fly in your ear.
kill you right quick. Let's get this out the way so that we can, you know, move on with our conversation.
Right, right, right.
Because
Just
that's good. Let's clear the air because we want the anointing. That is so good.
Jacqueline is crazy. Okay, we
But
okay,
no,
so we
Cola,
go.
but hold on, but Cola, no.
Uh-oh.
It was nothing is directed towards you. I was talking to Cloud9 or Cloud59 or whoever it was. I wasn't directing anything towards you. We're good.
But here's
And
the
other
thing.
little trolls that like they don't have their names and they come in the chat and like say little things. So that's who I'm referring to. I'm not referring to anyone else.
Eric. But here's the thing. And Courtney is like me. I don't like to let things linger. I'ma hit it once with, and then the next time I'm going completely left because I've already told you. So nip it in the bud. We all agree. Amen. Amen. We
It's
all,
happened more than one time. So I think that's why I was, just
I've
wanted to
seen it.
respond to it.
I've seen it. As a matter of fact, I deleted a couple of them.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
On my live? Or yours?
Yours and SJ.
I didn't know that. See, I only seen like a few, but I didn't know.
Yeah.
Wow, I didn't know
Because when we
that.
talking about something else, don't come in here asking no stupid questions like that.
Really? I
Because
didn't
if you
know
see
that for
him,
real.
if you saw him in the chat, then you would like. But don't come in asking like I don't like stuff like that.
Wow, I did not know
Yeah.
that. So this whole fan club, which is fine, go over there and subscribe to his channel. Get them views up, get them numbers up, get them subs up. Let's do that.
That's the best. That's how we do it.
That's it. That's all.
It's not hard.
But kind of like lingering around and trying to whatever you doing, like cut it out. It's stupid. All right. I'm
So
sorry.
there we go. Y'all had y'all time.
Thank
It's
you.
offering time. At this point, y'all can go ahead and give. These are the ways to support. Right there. Like, subscribe to both channels, like both channels, watch the replay on both channels. When you watch the replay, please, 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 just leave a
Sis,
comment.
it's not a calm down. It's a I'm addressing you. You wanted to be addressed. You came in the
Uh-oh.
chat. You said what you said. I'm addressing you. That's it. That's all. You do not have to tell me to calm down. Period. That's
That's
it.
a trigger.
I saw your comment and I'm responding. That's it. It's not a calm down, sis. I don't know if I'm your sister or not because I don't know if I don't know who you are. Because your name is Cloud9. You don't have an actual name. Let's start there and work our way back. All right. All right. All right.
Cloud9, are you okay?
Because if you're a fan, just say that. And I'm not talking about of me. I'm not talking about of me. But if you're a fan of him, just say that. And you be sure to go over there and subscribe. You make sure that you're subscribed. That's what you do. You make sure you're subscribed. You make sure you over there watching Holy and Whole. You make sure that you over there watching 38-1. Or I can't remember the name of it. I'm not trying to be funny. So please don't come in here telling me to calm down. You got all the attention that you want. The spotlight is on you, sis, sir, ma'am. Because I'm not trying to be funny. I don't know if because your name is not there, or neither is there a picture.
One more. One more. Calm down, everybody. Calm down. Let's bring it back. Bring.
Because people come in the chat because they want attention. The spotlight is on you. Now, the next thing you can do, if you want to hit a link, let us know so that you can really get all the attention that you want. Because you came in here for that cause. You came in here to cause dissension. So here we are. You got it, sis, bro.
First Sunday is communion.
Now again, you go around over there and you make sure you better be subscribed to his channel. You better be subscribed to these, and I'm gonna do you one better. And you better have and you better put a comment in there so that he can get into the algorithm because you're a fan. Do that. But don't come over here telling me to calm down and come in for me and whatever else you trying to do. Now, let's move on.
Here's the thing. We just talked about this last week. Telling people to calm down and let stuff go and do stuff like that, that is a trigger and it sends you over.
I mean,
don't do that. No.
The calm down it's all right.
Because you started talking before I did. Because I don't.
You're right.
I don't like that. I don't.
Because Because it's weird, because I don't know what's going on. I'm just going to cut to the chase. It's weird. I don't know what's going on. I don't know where these pages coming from. I don't know who is what and what's going on. And I'm fairly new. No, you weren't asking a question. You made a statement. There was no question mark at the end, and we can roll the tapes back.
Let's see. Let's go.
So asking an honest question is disruptive. I'll leave to never return. You talking about get his likes up. Yes, go subscribe. And I'm not being funny about that. I'm being dead serious. Because if you miss him that much, he has plenty of videos that you can go and support him. And I mean that. While you coming in here making statements, because this is the attention that you wanted and you got what you wanted. So here we are. And all I'm saying to you, and I'm not trying to be funny, go support him. You miss him, go support him, is what I'm saying.
All right. Well, you can't tell the person how to feel.
I'm being honest. If I miss somebody, if okay, this person allegedly doesn't have access to him, maybe. Let me back out of that. But I'm gonna say this: if you miss it, it's real simple. Go on his channel and support. I'm not even being funny. If I miss somebody and I don't have access to them like that, I'm gonna go watch their videos. I'm gonna do whatever. Like, I'm being honest about that.
It was disruptive because we was talking about, we wouldn't even know where.
But you're a troll, and I know you're a troll, and you wanted to kind of poke around and see what's going on, because I've seen these little comments like this from different accounts. So I'm going to address it, and I'm going to give you all the attention that you want. But while you're coming in, oh, I miss Josh, all this, that, and the third, get him up to 500 so that he can be monetized. Really support him since you miss him. And that's okay. And I have no problem saying that, because there's no love lost.
Hold on.
Oh, you really don't know. Now you really don't know. Now, hold on, Sean. Hold on. Look, in the words of Nicola, slide to the side. Slide to the side, Sean. Slide to the side. Hold on, wait a minute. So that's how I know you a troll. That's how I know you are a troll. This is hilarious.
Let me tell you something.
Now you a fan.
Because I let a lot slide. I did. I was trying to have your back. I was really trying to work with you. This ain't even that kind of live on Sundays.
Oh God.
But let me say this, Cloud 59, whatever your pronouns are. Let me say this. You've already been disruptive. And now you're coming in and being disrespectful. Let me tell you something about me real quick, okay? What I am is a woman. From top to bottom, inside and out, and I know that. Don't ever come on here being disrespectful like that. And after I say this, I want somebody to block Cloud 59. And if you come back again, you will be blocked again.
They come from another burner page, and you still
they gonna all be, because nobody disrespected you.
I tell you what, though, you better be one of the main subscribers that over there on Josh's platform. You better be.
And let me tell you something about, since you want me to be a sir, ma'am, I promise you I can have you and yours.
Ooh.
Since you want to go there, let's not do that. I ain't said nothing to you. I didn't get smart with you. I did not do any of that. We're grown so people can speak their minds. Don't come for me. Ask about who I am first. check around because I know you be around. I don't do
Cloud.
that.
So you've seen Cloud 5'9" before?
I think so on one of your verticals.
On mine? Have you
Yeah.
seen this person anywhere else?
I don't pay attention when they're not faces for real. Like we know
But I'm saying,
mine.
have you seen them comment in other?
They on your page.
Hey, Bethany girl. Hey, girl. Hey, Bethany. Girl. All right. All right.
You wish you could be a sir man that looked this good at 51.
Bethany, go around there, like, share, like, and subscribe, okay, Bethany? All right.
Bethany, we tried to let you
Bethany.
live. And we let you alone.
Look at Nicole talking about, I knew it. Bethany girl. Bethany.
We left you alone and we saved you from a whole lot. Bethany, don't do it.
I will make a phone call, Bethany. You go around,
Don't
leave
be
me alone.
mad.
I ain't bothering nobody. Just go on.
Because sometimes when you think people gonna choose one way, they choose another. Don't do it.
Okay. So that's Bethany. Because I'm like, maybe they've been around at, oh my God, Cola. Let's move on. Let's move on. Did we block Cloud 9, or we gonna leave Cloud 5'9" in, or what's going on?
Because we don't want to do that. This can turn into a whole nother, we're not gonna do that. I don't care who it is. Bethany, Becky, Brian, Brad.
The prelay just sent an edict. And so we're gonna reel it in and move on with the show.
Is that what it? Okay.
All right. What you got for us tonight? I'm sorry, chat. Go ahead. You still here?
Jacqueline.
I'm not a what you call it. I don't think. Let me see. Oh, yes, I can. Hold on, I got it. Okay.
Because it's either one or two people, but we're not gonna
look at Nicola. And another thing. No, we not Cola. We good. All right.
Let's get into these. You didn't. Ooh. Okay, let's go into the first question.
Okay.
As a matter of fact, hold on. Let me just do this real quick. Let me just reel this back real quick. We're just gonna listen to this. Well, never mind. Okay, so you said Cass. Prelate got it. Thank you, sir. Okay, so first question. I can't do that question right now because that one's not going to go right. All right. Let's start here. At this point right now, what would you tell your younger self?
Dang, you ain't got a lighter question? Okay. No, that's fine. That's a good one. What would I tell my younger self? First, I would say, yeah, that's a good question. How young we talking? That's a good question.
Before kids.
Okay. Work on yourself. Do you make sure that you are investing in yourself in regards to education, your health, your financial health. Work on your credit. Travel, see the world. Do everything that you could ever dream of doing as best as you can. Because you're young, you may not have access to a whole bunch of funds, but as best as you can, do what you can.
That's a
And
good
keep
one,
God,
Nicole.
I know this gonna sound crazy, but all things considered, I just carried on. But for real, keep God at the focus point, and He will not steer you wrong. Keep Him at the focus point.
Jesus flipped tables, so listen.
Mm-mm.
So Nicola, you said you got married young at 21 and didn't really know my adult self.
Mm-mm.
So you telling your younger self, would you tell your younger self to wait and get married? Would you tell your younger self to maybe date and experience? Okay, she
She
said to
says to
wait.
wait.
Okay, okay.
Okay.
Cause see, but then you got to think too. A lot of our um great grandmothers, great grandparents, like stuff like that, they got married at 14,
They
15.
sure did. Mhm.
I still don't really stand, but because what do you know at 14, 15? You're just really becoming a woman at what, 9, 10? So you push this child into being an adult quick.
But see, here's the thing, and then I'll address the comments there. So I was 30 when I married, and I still wasn't ready.
Mm.
I still didn't know who I was at 30.
Mm.
So I don't think it's a matter of age, so to speak, even though, yeah, I don't think you should be too young getting married. But I will say that it's a matter of, let me back up and say this. Let me back all the way up and say this. I will say that marriage is about purpose. And so if you don't know what your purpose is, then you won't necessarily know how to help another man's purpose. I think your personal purpose comes first before you are able to be a helpmeet, is what the Bible calls us, a wife. So until then, regardless of what age you are, I think that that would bring pause
Okay.
on marrying, because you really could be wasting your time connecting with someone who doesn't either A, they do not have vision, or B, they don't know the direction or their purpose.
Yeah, because you sometimes, and I'm gonna speak for myself. When you grow up in church, is it a bad thing? That bad thing? Absolutely not. But you're sheltered from so much that when you get grown or you have that one experience, you end up almost starting life all over again. Because when I was in church, I didn't know about a whole lot of stuff. The stuff that I knew came from the church, yeah. But as far as game nights, that wasn't, if the game nights was the popping thing back then, it wouldn't have been no game, because you playing cards, you playing a board game. All of that was considered the devil.
Mm.
It wasn't until I got out and started doing other things, I'm like, Whoa. So you're kind of developing late. Now you got every Bible scripture in your brain, but
Mhm.
you don't know how to really function outside. Sometimes it's going to college, you get out and you
Mhm.
start meeting people and start hearing stories, and it's like, oh my God, I started late. So you may, and don't go to school for theology or something like that, then you're still missing those years.
Right.
When you're into ministry and you're into the church, there are some things that you just don't experience and that you just don't know. And then you've been closed in the church. Now you're pushing me to be with this man.
Mm.
I don't even know how to really be a woman for real. Like, I haven't even developed to be a woman for real. Yes, in age, I'm a woman, but I haven't experienced anything as a woman to really be that helpmeet to that man.
Mm. Okay.
Because, I mean, look at Geno Jennings. You got one on one side, one on the other side. Okay, yeah, they get married. Nobody knows nothing for real.
Mhm.
The man is going on I'm the head of the house, you do. And the woman is like, okay, well, I'm the woman of the house. I'm supposed to do. And that's not what it is until y'all start living together. You go to sleep together, you wake up together. She might not be able to cook. You might, like, it's certain things that end up happening. And then in that relationship, it's not that you don't love each other, you just don't know each other.
Mhm.
Then you grow up 30, 35, and then you find out that this ain't what this, no. But then you get into another relationship and you blossom because you've learned, you've had mistakes, you had those bumps in the road. So now you know, okay, I can't do this. We need to talk, or we don't need, like, there's just certain things. So, and everybody is different.
Mhm.
You could be mature at 25. It might take me to 34,
Yeah.
or vice
Shoot.
versa.
It may take longer than that.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So maturity is not an age.
No,
It's a state of mind.
I know some old immature people,
Yeah. Very much so.
and you be like, you too old to be like that. But
Mhm. Mhm.
I so we got some good ones here. J. Rochelle said, I would tell myself, don't give others more than they give you
Mhm.
in regards to friends. Your life could have been so different. Bo- Boy, when you look at all of the stuff, child, and they ain't nowhere around. Nicola said, I allowed him to tell me who I was and morph into him totally. That's young,
Mm.
young. Because you don't know yourself. All you know is him, and that's who you turn into. I would tell myself it's okay not to want
Mhm.
children. Don't feel
Mhm.
pressured.
Mhm. That's right.
Who who said everybody was having kids?
Mhm. But I think as a hold on before I say that, because I don't want to lose my thought on what I was going to say to Cola. Cola, sometimes though, that morphine could be great and terrible. So sometimes, depending on the man, you could um, there could be certain attributes of him that you wind up developing. That's good sometimes. I don't know. Just a thought.
Sometimes.
Sometimes. Um. Okay. So back to
Which one?
about the children. Shy Roslin. Um. I think that women like from birth age on up, we are given doll babies. We are given kitchen sets. We are given ironing boards and all the things of being a mom and being a homemaker and all the things. We're given that to play with. So we're playing house early on, all the things. So as a woman, I can understand the pressure there because there's societal pressure, and then there may potentially be familiar pressure from your family. You're a woman, and it's almost like you're expected like to have a kid, and oh, don't be married and not have a kid every 5 seconds. When y'all gonna bring me a, I haven't experienced that, but I've seen and know some people that have experienced that, always being asked when y'all gonna bring me a grandbaby, or when y'all gonna have kids, and all of that. So there's a pressure there for sure.
I'm like this. You want a baby, you have it. Cause when it happened, if it happened. And then sometimes you have to be you can't be afraid to say, that's not where we are right now. Or sometime in the future, or you may not want to have, some couples don't want to have kids.
Mm-hmm.
But then
That's
you
right.
have we trying. No, y'all not trying. Listen, we decided right now we don't want kids. And then that's something I was.
And then people look at you crazy when you say that. I don't get it.
That's crazy, because everybody doesn't want that. You have some people who love being pregnant, who would be a surrogate for someone because they just love being pregnant. They love the experience. Then you have people like, no, I don't need. Listen, if I could, I still was like, no, you don't want to. No, I don't want to grow. I don't want to stretch. I don't want to feel no pain. I don't want to.
You don't want no parts.
I didn't want, that was never in my head. Not having anything to do with my sexuality. I just did not. I've never been that person. So when they said I couldn't, I was like, oh, okay. Well, that. And I asked my mom, I was like, you want grandkids like you? She like, it's enough kids in the family. I was like, yes, like, because I didn't want to, and we feel guilty about that, not our parents not being grandparents, but
but let's be honest about this also, especially in this day and time. It is not easy raising children. That's number one. Number two, it's like hella expensive. It's not cheap. There's no bargain basement way to raise a child.
Because they grow and they don't stop and don't let it.
You gotta feed. You have to feed your children. You have to clothe your children. You have to make sure that they have to, a great education. If you want to be a good parent, right? All the things like
the basic necessities.
You have to be a steward over a soul and a mind, body, soul, and spirit. And that's a very serious thing. And that's not something to take lightly. So I don't understand why people push people into this, because you can be sick, you can be down bad, but you still have to be a parent.
It don't matter.
You got to attempt to be in your right mind. You still have to be a parent, even though you may be going through something as an adult. Like this
even
thing
if you
is
have
not a joke.
Even if you have surgery, you have to make sure that your kids, how many ever it is, are good before you go. And then when you're recovering, you still worry, like, okay,
like, don't be a single parent. So I don't understand why people pressure people about having children, knowing everything that they should know about having children. Now, children are a blessing. The Bible calls them a heritage from the Lord, and they really are. But there are things that you are just not equipped for in the beginning. Now, you may be graced to be a parent once you become a parent. The Lord will grace you to do it. But my God, like, you don't have the answer key you
Yeah.
know, outside of prayer and trusting God and holding on to God, you don't, you know what to expect.
Mm-mm.
You steward in a whole other person that you have to train and raise.
Yeah. It's
So
a
it's really
whole
a thing, and
nother.
I don't understand why people pressure people, but I admonish people that really do not have the desire to have children to be strong in your stance. I do not desire
Mhm.
to have children. And when people see you be strong in that, you don't owe anybody an explanation as to why you don't want children. You don't owe anybody anything.
Nothing. Nothing.
But yeah.
You guys,
Hey, Pastor Regina.
Pastor Regina is
Hey.
here. Let's bring her up.
Look at God. Hey.
Hi guys. Hi everybody in the chat.
Let me
Hey
tell you something.
Jacqueline. Hey Shy Roslyn, Erika. How y'all doing?
Let me
Y'all,
tell
my
you something.
apologies. My apologies.
Hold on. I promise
You came right on time, actually.
I've been listening while I was getting together here. Woo,
I hope you
y'all.
was over there praying in tongues and not in English, okay?
She came right on time. She
I know I'm
came
coming
right
in on this
time.
children part, and y'all that watch my channel know I'm going through this children stuff. My God, today.
See,
Really? Yeah.
we've been, and I said this earlier. I said Juice has been running nonstop since she came back on her vacation.
Yeah. I'm
You
upset.
look good, by the way. You look refreshed. You look replenished. All the things. You look amazing.
Girl, I came home from church this morning. I'm up every day. When I say every day, 7 days a week now, because my husband and I made a dedication to start going back to the house of the Lord, to find a church somewhere where we can
Awesome.
wake up and go to. And Sundays are my only days off from my brother. I'm with my brother 6
Mhm.
days a week.
Mm-hmm.
I'm up 7 in the morning, Monday through Saturday. And now that we're going to church, I'm up 7 days a week now, 7 a.m. And
Mm.
so today it caught up with me, and I took a nap after church, and I just woke up, grabbed my phone, saw Sean's text, and I said, "Oh my God, it's almost 9 o'clock." I said, "God, I'm so sorry, but listen, I'm here. My apologies again. I got to go back to setting my alarm for Sunday. Normally my phones are off on Sunday, but
Mm-hmm.
I get certain
Well,
people
we're
that can
so
still
glad
come
to.
through on some texts, and Sean is one of them."
Thank you. We're
Oh
so
my
glad to
God.
have you back.
Thank you,
Yes.
thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's let's get to this story, man. I mean, when I was in the bathroom getting ready, I was like, oh gosh, she went from talking about husbands and children. I mean, husbands and relationships to children. I'm like, now I'm finna get in here and log on right when she's talking about these kids. Oh my God, what are you
Listen,
doing to me, God? What are you doing, God? She talking about the kids. Can I just come in when she was back talking to the husbands?
listen, these kids
It's
is
so glad. I'm so glad to see you, Pastor Regina, and I'm so
Thank
glad
you,
that you were
Courtney.
able to join.
Thank you, beautiful.
me
Appreciate it. Thank
too.
you so
Me
much, Courtney.
too.
Love the hair too, girl. The hair is
Thank
hairy.
you.
Thank
Ah!
She got the whole.
Hairy.
Thank you so much.
Is that green?
No, it's black.
Oh, it looked when you
Yeah.
leaned forward, the light
Oh,
it
it
made
look
it look
green.
green. I was like,
No,
oh,
it's
that's
cute. It's cute. How
Thank
are you
you.
feeling? How are you feeling, Sean? How are you?
Yes.
I've been praying constantly. Yes. Yeah.
this week was a little. I don't know how I got that bug that was going
God, today.
around.
My God.
So
Mm.
I've been drinking Gatorade and electrolytes for like
Yeah.
2 days to
Yeah.
get my stuff back to me. But other than that, I start therapy next week.
Good.
I can
Look at God. Uh-huh.
do it.
That's good.
So y'all know I couldn't do this
Yes.
at all. So
Wow.
I'm coming along.
That's
Amen.
awesome.
I'm glad to hear that. Glad to hear. Yeah, that bug that's out there. Y'all be very careful. Go back to covering up your face. We went to church this morning. There's this little lady, she's an older woman that my husband we sat next to last Sunday, and she was out this morning greeting the people as they came in, and she had this mask on. And my husband asked her, "So how you doing?" And she said she had a bug, and she said she was, had some flu or something,
No.
and she wasn't feeling too well. And she came in and she sat next to my husband. My husband, his immune system isn't the best. And he tries to catch everything. Honey, I tell you, when we came out that church, I pulled out my hand sanitizer,
Everything.
and and I said, come here.
And baptized and
I
sanitized.
said, let me take care of you real quick. And we got in the car, and I said, do it again. We have some hand sanitizer in the car. Do it again. You will not get whatever they get. And I'm telling you, but y'all be careful out there.
I keep a little bottle of 99% alcohol. And everywhere I go, I got it in one of the little 3-ounce bottles.
Yeah.
I go to a restaurant, I pop it on the table. I go in somewhere, soon as I finish shaking, I stick my hand in my pocket.
Yeah. Yeah, but y'all be careful. Yeah. It's no joke. But let's get back to these kids since I came in on this part. My God.
All right. Well,
everybody shouldn't have kids. And I like what you were saying, Courtney, about people should not try and force kids on somebody. If that's your stance, then stand firm in your stance. That's how a lot of parents, in my opinion, start having children that they don't have a connection with.
Yes.
And so it's important to be control of that. And women, we are the controllers.
Yes.
Of that. And so I would say that I've been blessed because my husband, when he and I married, I had 2 children. My husband does not have any biological children of his own. And he always tells people, he always tells people, he said he always would tell his mom, I don't ever want to marry a girl that has children. I will never do it. His first wife did not have children, and he wanted children, and she refused to have children with him, refused to have children. And so when they divorced, and then my husband and I got married, and he told me the story one day. He was sitting in the living room laughing. I'm like, what are you laughing at? You're sitting here by yourself. What are you laughing? And he told me the story that he told his mom. He said, I would never marry a woman or a girl that has children. He says, now I marry you. You got 2.
Never say never. Never say
and
never.
I was like, yeah, but he doesn't have any biological children. And we met when our children were young, married when our children were young. And it's been, I empathize for women who want to have children for men. They may get married to a man and they want to have children for them, because I was in that position at one point. And my tubes are tied because I had a tubal ligation after my son was born. And I had to have that because I had extreme health issues while being pregnant with both my children. But it came a point that I love my husband so much. The one thing I couldn't give him was the one thing he wanted the most. And I was going through feeling guilty of that, and even wanted to risk my own life by having my tubal ligation reversed to try to have this child for him. And God was like, girl,
listen,
come on now. If he love you, he gonna stay. If he don't, he gonna go. But your risk of your life, we oftentimes have to be reminded of that. And then it also taught me that my husband truly loves me for me. Because when he stayed knowing, hey, I can't give you the children that you want, that has always been the celebration of my marriage, because my husband loved me in spite of. So women, you'll find that person, and you don't have to be out here saying, feeling that guilt. I felt it, and I know what that feels like. It's a hurtful thing. Sometimes I would wake up crying because I could not give my husband, a child, and I wanted him to have that. And I remember one time I was feeling low, that I wasn't able to have him experience the birthing and being pregnant and all that. And my niece got pregnant. My niece and her husband got pregnant. And my niece would always celebrate that with my husband. You know, Uncle Clovis,
Oh,
baby's moving, and oh my God, it was such a blessing that
wow.
my niece filled a void that I could.
Mm.
And I was so grateful that my niece was willing to share that. And I didn't
Mhm.
ask her to do that, but she did that. So much so, you guys, that when it was time for the baby to be born, she called us and said, "Hey, you guys," my sister said, "Hey, you guys come to the hospital. She's about to have the baby." And we came there and we're all in the waiting room. Her husband's there, her mom's there, I'm there, my husband's there. And the nurse said, "We can only allow 3 of you to stay in here." Because his mom, her mother-in-law was going to come. And I said, "Well, I've experienced this." I said, "Would you mind if I let my husband stay in the room with you while you give birth?" And she says, "I would love it if Uncle Clovis can be here." And so he stayed, and I was in the lobby, and you guys, I was crying in tears. I was like, "Thank you, God, he gets to experience this." And I was like,
Mhm.
"Lord, let him stay standing upright."
Right.
Right, right.
I want him to fall out and faint. And you guys, he got to experience, and she even told him, she said, "Uncle Clovis, get down there so you can see the baby coming." And she's in pain, and she's pushing, saying, "Uncle Clovis, get down there so you can see the baby coming."
Oh,
And so he got to be down there with, her husband. They're playing catcher, and he was like, when he came in, he said, "Babe, I couldn't stay down there long." He says, "One, it's my niece, and two, I got blood."
okay.
Right.
That
But
is,
he
I
got to
know, right,
experience
Jackie? She
that
got
gift.
us.
Yeah, he got
Mhm.
to experience that gift that I wasn't able to give. But see, when you love God, God will give you the ability to experience and enjoy something. Just trust him. It may not come through you, but it may come a different way, but they'll get to experience that. And
Yes.
that little baby is baby King, and he got to spend the majority of his birth with us and his younger years. I mean, he's still young. He's still in elementary school, but we were the ones that helped to raise him. I mean, she had to
Oh,
go
wow.
to overseas. Her husband was in the military, and she had to go overseas for a while, for about two or 3 months. And she asked us if we would keep him for those 2 or 3 months. My
Oh,
husband got
wow.
to get up, fix the bottles. He got to, do the
Oh, that's
diaper changes.
awesome.
He got
Everything
to,
happens for a
experience
reason.
learning how to walk and all the crawling and all of that. And I sat there and I just soaked it up. And I was like grateful, because I say, "Here you go, God. You are giving him
Mhm.
the gift that I always wanted to give. I always wanted him to experience, and he got it." So our
That's
God is
awesome.
faithful.
Yes, he is. That is so
That's why.
wonderful.
I know, yeah.
That's why people look at miracles like this. I'm gonna drop down hundreds of thousands of dollars, or you gonna get this car, or you gonna get this house, and that is a miracle
Yeah.
that neither one of you thought would happen,
Manifest.
Mhm.
but it happened.
Hmm.
We don't never know how we gonna get what we gonna get when we pray to
Never
God
know.
and we ask him to do something.
Hmm.
We expect it in another way, but our thoughts are not his thoughts.
Hi, Mark. Hi, Mark. Mark's so
I
cute.
know she didn't came in. Listen, we didn't opened up with the Zeus network, and
I know,
I'm
Jack.
just
Who's cutting onions? Who's cutting
I'm just
onions?
trying to understand
Not
how
Zeus. Oh, God.
we started Zeus and we at TBN. Well,
Hey,
right now
Mark.
we're around about
Right.
Bobby Jones round about now.
Right. No, it's giving a TBN tease. It is.
Yeah, the early,
Not a
like
TV.
the
The
Dorinda,
early years. Yes.
Dorinda TBN.
Yes.
Like yeah,
I love it.
yeah.
I
That's
love it.
okay.
That is
So
funny.
that is so crazy because
Yeah.
this is okay. I'm gonna do this one question and then I'm
Okay.
gonna go back to this story because I had forgot about it till you just said what you said. It's in here, but we just be because Courtney texted me something earlier, and I promise you I thought about it this morning, and I was like,
Okay.
okay, God. And I just got the information, so we good.
Let's do it.
Okay, let's see. Let's have some fun. Let's have some
Okay.
fun. What's one thing about you or something that you like that would surprise the peoples?
That you like?
I don't know what
That I
that made me
like
laugh.
that would surprise people? One thing about us. Okay, that's an interesting question. Because I'm so open, I don't know what I'm
Right.
getting. One thing about me. I don't know. I'll let Courtney go first.
No, I'm about to let you go first because I'm
I don't-
thinking.
I don't know. I'm such an open book. I don't know what would surprise anybody that I like. I have to ask my husband. Babe, I'm gonna ask my husband. Let me have him to get in here. You know, he like telling on me.
Yeah.
Let me see if he's available. Hold on.
What okay, I'll go.
Okay.
I am a crybaby.
Oh, okay.
I am
You like
super
crying?
sensitive.
It says
No.
something that you like. You like crying?
No, I said it's something about you that something about me or something that you like about you that some people don't know. So
Oh,
let's
okay.
say something about you or something that you like.
Okay, that's the question.
Something
So
that
you might like Vienna sausage and cottage cheese. I don't know. It just-
What's something about me that or something that I like? What's something that I like that maybe nobody really knows about?
cow foot.
For real?
But I like cow foot. Okay, I tell you, I'm so open. I have no idea. Or some, what is it? Food? We're talking food. My husband's gonna come in here with food, y'all. That's his thing. He's gonna come in here with food.
So you like to eat cow feet?
Yeah, well, I'm a foodie. They all know that I'm a foodie. I am a foodie.
Okay,
Oh, this
hold
is
on.
good.
now.
We got to
Okay.
get the question better, because here come my husband coming in here talking about food, y'all. I'm telling you.
No, but that's
That's
something
good.
that you
He's like, oh, it wasn't
Something-
food.
Something about you or something that you
interesting.
like.
That's
Okay,
sausage. So I said, okay.
Okay, wait. Let's hear Sean. What'd you say?
how
Sean?
do you cook that?
Right.
Are you kidding me? Are you
Is that
cooking?
a Caribbean dish?
Yes.
Okay.
Cow foot soup. You can cow foot soup. You
Yes,
can-
Mark. Cow foot soup. Yes.
Just
Yes.
like you eat pig
wow.
tail or pig feet. It's the same way.
I
Same
thought
way,
we were
okay.
talking something about me, like my personality. I didn't know we were talking about food.
No,
No, that's
something about
fine.
you or something that you like.
Oh, okay. Then you did wonderful, sweetie. Thank you.
Mhm.
Okay, cow foot soup.
No, you're not.
What does it taste like? Does it taste like
Pig feet.
beef?
It tastes like pig feet.
Okay. I
Yeah,
never
I
had
don't
it.
eat pork. I haven't eaten pork in about maybe about 20 years. And so it's a substitute. Cow foot tastes just like pork to pig feet to me.
You ever eat like what's it? Souse? Do you know what souse?
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Okay, I've had sauce before.
Yeah.
But it's hot.
Okay.
Yeah.
See, and you said you was an open book and we knowed everything. You lied it to us
We
because
didn't know
ain't
that.
nobody that
I nobody
knows
told y'all about the cow.
that you like no cow foot. I didn't even know that a cow foot
Oh my God.
existed.
That's she don't eat it all the time, but when I cook it, she loves it.
Oh, of course. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I love anything my husband cooks, really.
I know
But
that's
just
right.
not the pork. I don't want the pork stuff. I don't want that.
I have
That's
never.
funny.
Oh wow, Shy Rosman said her mother used to make it.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah,
I have never.
That was good. I
go
didn't
to
know.
cow foot and try it.
Now, what's something about me personally that we could share that you like about me that maybe the public don't know? Let's get personal since we got him in here, which is a rare occasion to have him in here.
Yes.
Uh-oh,
What's
let's
something about
go.
me personally that you like or admire about me that maybe the public don't know?
Your attitude. You got a good attitude. Wonderful
Oh.
attitude. Kind. Love it.
Oh,
She is.
Yeah,
sweet.
she's very kind and love it.
He's a sweetheart.
Yeah.
Thank you, sweetie.
You're welcome,
Aw.
baby.
Y'all not about to have us crying again.
Yes.
On this thing. Now we just
That
got
is
our
beautiful.
eyes dry.
Oh my gosh. Thank you, my love. Look, he's taking a bow. He's saying,
You know what?
you did good, sweetie.
He did good because
That's
we would have
beautiful.
never.
Oh my gosh. Thank
Yeah, so
you.
we knew that you were kind. We
Yeah,
see
I try.
that on
Listen,
display.
I can get with some people now, you know, but I try to suppress that. You know, I'm from Miami, from the hills of West Virginia, so I've got fight in me. You know, so
Wait
but-
on Dade
It's
County.
so-
yeah, that's something that you guys probably didn't know. Yeah, I'm from the hills of West Virginia, and then from West Virginia we moved to Miami, so I've got fight in me. You know, we had to fight, you know, prejudice and racism and all that. When The Color Purple came out, I went and watched it when we were in West Virginia, and on the way to the movies,
Really?
we passed a trailer that said blacks are still not welcome.
Wow.
And so, you know, you have to do something. So I got fight in me. I am just very good at suppressing it. I have learned the art of not letting it have the best of me and knowing when to fight battles. I've learned that.
Pray for me.
Courtney say
Yeah, I
that.
ain't got there
Ain't
yet.
got it, yeah, I'm not quite.
Mark say it's good for the back. I've never.
Yeah, I love cowfoot Mark. My God, especially when it's cooked good with those beans and rice and oh my God, yeah, it's oh my God, yes. Oh, thank you, Arika. Thank you.
I don't do nothing with beans and rice.
You don't do beans and rice? That's fiber.
No.
Beans are good.
That's
for
so
you.
good. Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
I
can't
like
stand it.
I like rice and peas.
Ooh,
I
yes.
don't like no
my God.
bean, but baked bean.
Baked beans are the worst beans for you. They're so sweet.
Ooh,
I
I
only
love
eat
it.
'em like-
I love those.
So much
too.
sugar in them. I mean, I like them with my wieners. I mean, I'm country. We put when we
Mhm.
do baked beans, we do baked beans with corn and wieners. You know, that's what we mix it all together. Yeah.
See, you done told us two things. 'Cause
We didn't know that either. I didn't know about the corn.
Let's hear what Sean. Let's hear what Sean wants. Let's hear
Corn-
Sean's and let's hear Courtney's.
What?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, my first one is I am a crybaby. I'm a crybaby. I cannot stand it. I cry at I don't know, and then it irritates me, and then it makes me mad. So then I get angry. So when
So
I
you
get
crying and
upset,
mad.
when I get upset, I cry, and people be like, "Oh, you know, run now, quick,
Mm.
get out of my sight,"
Oh
because
my God.
I'm already upset because I'm crying. Like, why are you crying? What?
Do you
But-
cry at church?
Mhm.
Okay. Are you mad because you crying at church?
No,
It's different. Okay, it's different.
no.
Okay.
Sometimes I be sitting there like,
Really?
And that bottom lip be trembling.
yeah,
That bottom
once
lip
the
be
bottom
trembling.
lip tremble, it's pretty.
What
much.
makes you angry that you're crying? Is it because someone told you in your past, stop crying, that you're a crybaby? Or what makes you angry? There's
I
a
don't
trigger
know.
there that you haven't discovered
I
yet.
don't like to cry when I'm mad. I just want to be mad. But when I get upset, I'll be talking to you like, and I'm trying to tell you, and
Then you start crying.
why you want? It's just a whole. I don't know.
Aww.
Do you think
Right.
crying is a sign of weakness or something?
No, but if I'm mad, I'm supposed to be cussing. I'm not supposed to be crying. What are we doing? Like, no.
You're supposed to be cussing, not crying.
Then my voice start cracking and going out. So that's why I really don't even go through
I
all
get
of
it.
them.
Actually, I think the sign of you crying means that you care that much. It's just an outward expression of how
And I don't
much.
be wanting to
care.
care. Because I'm
Mhm.
mad. I don't want to
Yeah,
care.
but you
'cause
still
I'm
care.
mad.
You still care. Even though you're mad in a situation, you care so much. That's what I think the tears are bringing on, because you care.
That
Mhm.
could be because I don't argue if I like. I'm never trying to make a point or trying to get you if I don't care about you. If somebody say something to me, I'm like, whatever,
Mhm.
okay. But if I care about you and I'm trying to explain something to you or stop you from going down the road that I see or something, and you
Correct.
just it'll just it yeah.
It's a caring method.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Ugh, I
Mm.
cannot
will.
stand that I care that much. It makes me sick. What do I like to eat? I like
Run when you cry.
I can't stand it. Cream of tuna. over a nice
What?
What do we
whole
eat?
piece of
Cream of tuna.
yeah. So it's like tuna, and I don't know how my mom does it. I don't know, but I just
Oh,
asked her the
okay.
other day to make me some.
I was
It's
gonna say,
with
do you buy that?
tuna and some kind of I don't know if I don't know how she makes it, but it's
Is it
like
like
a
an Alfredo
gravy.
sauce?
It
Or
turns into like an Alfredo sauce, and then
okay.
you get you a nice piece of toast,
Okay.
butter it up real good, and you slap that
You're
gravy
right. I grew
tuna.
up on that.
Really? I've never heard
Oh,
of that.
Well, we called
it's
it tuna surprise.
okay.
That's so cute.
Tuna helpers. I don't.
Down south and up. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, I've never heard of that. I
yeah,
know. I don't know
yeah.
what is cream of tuna. Wow.
It's
ain't nothing but hamburger with tuna in it. Am I right? Am I
no, it's no
wrong?
hamburger. It's just tuna.
No, that's why I said tuna.
It's
It's
substitute
like
for
Yeah,
tuna.
it's
hamburger helper, but with
Okay.
tuna.
yeah,
in it.
hamburger. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
It's
Wow.
so. Oh my God, it's so good. And if you feel a
It
little,
is good.
take some sugar and just put a little bit on the.
To cut the sharpness of it. Okay.
Listen here.
Yeah.
Woo! It's just
Tuna.
amazing.
We can say
It's
y'all
good.
country for real.
I know. It's all in us. Everybody from down south somewhere. They just moved up
Mhm.
here. It's just
Okay. Cream of tuna. All right now. All right. What Miss
Okay.
Courtney? What Miss Courtney?
Courtney, what you?
I don't know. I wish I had somebody to call because
Cream of tuna.
I think y'all seen my little personality. That is no bueno, but you know.
What personalities is no bueno? Yes, we've had beef tongue. Hey, Prayera. What personality? What person? Wait, I got to get back to Courtney's personality that she said we've seen. What is
Courtney
this?
said if she pop, and she mean it.
Well, ain't nothing wrong with that. She's standing 10 toes down. Is that what they say in the street?
I don't like that. I don't like that.
You don't like that you
Why?
stand 10 toes down?
No, I don't. It's one thing to stand 10 toes down, but it's another thing to I don't like to get out of sorts. I don't know what you call it.
Didn't
What
I
you call
just
it,
say
Sean? What you
Jesus
call it?
flipped tables.
So there's no gray with me. It's either black or white. So
Okay.
I'm kind, I'm good, I'm all those things, but then I could
Flip the
go
switch.
the other direction, and I don't like that. I kind of want to.
You want to grow from that. Okay.
Yeah.
I can relate. That's part of what I have learned how to suppress.
Mhm.
But it's in there. So I can understand.
I don't
Yeah.
want to. I don't know if I want to. I don't know about suppression because if you
I know I'm saying I
suppress
suppress
something,
mine. You want to get
right?
rid of it.
Yeah, that part. I want to get rid of
Okay.
it.
I might
Oh,
need
yeah.
mine one
I
day
don't
though. I might need like a luggage. I might need to pull it out one day. So
Listen,
I just-
I
listen.
wanna
never want to lose
always
a tool
be
that I
kind.
might need in the future. I'm just saying.
this is
me.
true.
But I
But
get what you're saying.
You're more kind more often than not.
Mhm.
We see you more on the kind side,
Mhm.
and I want to stay on. Courtney is sharp with the tongue.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
She wasn't talking to
Dang,
you,
and I
Mark.
hate that you all.
Mark got
you know,
cut
had to
through
say-
somebody. That was a
Mark got cut. Mark?
No,
The
no,
man-
no. I didn't cut
no.
Mark.
Oh,
I guess he's a bystander. I was talking to somebody else.
a
but I don't
casualty?
know,
He was
but I
just
don't.
standing. He
yeah.
was standing next. They was close, and he just kind of got nicked in the.
I guess, but it definitely wasn't for him because he's a kind
No.
man. But
Oh.
yeah. So I need
He
to
caught a
work on
stray.
it.
Oh wow. It's
It's
okay.
okay to send you, especially when you give people enough grace to self-correct. After a while,
Right.
they deserve to smoke. Absolutely.
Yeah.
I agree.
I don't know because I get it, but I think that it could be staining. So like, let's say I want to take this thing to the next level. Let's say I want to host red carpets. I want to, do other things, in which I do, right?
Mm-hmm.
If I'm on here, and T.S. Madison even said it, like,
I love T.S. Madison.
eventually, me too. Eventually,
Me too.
you can't be like cussing people out or going off on people. Eventually you gotta kind of rise above it, or else, there'll be a challenge having those opportunities because of that stain. Because I don't think the industry is as forgiving.
This is true.
Yeah.
This is true.
So
This is true.
I gotta work on that.
Yeah.
You'll lose things because people just don't want to be associated with you because of, well, you pop off now, you're gonna pop off in the meeting, or you say this now, or you gonna do that in the meeting. You can't hold yourself together. You're gonna be able to do this when we in front of 15,000 people. Like, so you have to kind of get somebody else to do it. I do it. I do it. I tell everybody all the time. I be like, I'm the one, I'm saved, but I'm like right there on the corner. So if you ever just wanna, I got you. You got go do the concert. I didn't be a man.
Oh my gosh.
I got you.
I would say this because I think sometimes people will take your kindness for weakness. And what I have learned in these 59 plus years that I have, 59 plus some months, I have learned the art of telling someone something in a sharp way, but still in a loving way, where I can cut you and you don't know you bleeding until you left the room. And that's an art to that. You like, people would come even in my chat and they would say some horrible things, and I will address some of them, but I'll address them in such a way that I'm standing firm and I'm still correcting you at the same time. I'm over here in our HOA. I had a conversation with a gentleman that everybody in the community was very upset with. And they asked me to be on the board here on the HOA. And I had a conversation with the gentleman. I said, before I can do that, I need to have a conversation with the gentleman who's still on the board. And I had a conversation, and I said, basically some of the things that he did wrong. And I said, I need to address this with you, because if I'm going to be working with you, I don't work with people that are like that, because the community is supposed to bring people together, not tear people apart. And I had a conversation with him. And after we finished the conversation, this man, who is a former pastor, mind you, and that's another thing that I told him, I said, you're a former pastor, and people are not only just looking at you, they're looking at the faith. And after we had the conversation with him, this man came up to me and he said, you can correct me anytime.
Wow.
Because of the way you did it.
How you do it. And I had to learn that. I had to learn that, to be able to still stand and have what you want to say, and stay and say it firmly, but say it in a way where people can receive it. I had an old boss one of my brokers, real estate brokers, came to me, and he always would have this saying. He says, you could tell a person to go to hell, and depending on the way you told them, they look forward to the trip. And that was always his saying. So his saying was, it's not a matter of what you say, but how you say it.
I say it all the time.
Right. But in life, you'll learn that. And my stance is often, like Courtney says, my stance is my stance. But like Courtney saying also, I don't want people to get hurt in the process, but I still want to be heard in the process.
Right.
Yeah. So that's, that's just my 2 cents on it. But it's actually, Courtney, a strength in you. So one thing you should never do is see it as a form of weakness, which I don't think you do. It's still a strength, but it is something that you're still crafting that art.
And the fact that you're conscious about it.
Right.
That says a lot, because some people just, the fact that you're conscious about it says a lot. That says a lot.
So she cares. It does. Say she cares. She do what she want to say. She gonna say what she want to say. Now, what food? Did we get Courtney's food?
Don't say nothing weird, because I saw you eat something weird the other week.
When? What was it? What was it? I'm trying to think.
It wasn't a fried. It was it some kind of oyster or something?
Oyster. It was oyster Crackerfeller. So it had boudin. It had boudin, crawfish, and cheese and rice on top of a char grilled oyster. So it's called oyster
That's a
Crackerfeller.
lot. I take everything except the boudin.
I don't even know
It
what
was so
that
good.
is.
I don't want the boudin.
That's something
pork.
spicy.
It's pork.
Oh,
Yes,
spicy.
it's a sausage, huh?
Mhm.
Boudin.
Mhm.
Oh, see, I can't even do Italian sausage. Too spicy.
Mhm.
Mhm.
It was
Too
very
spicy.
delicious.
Wow.
Look at Erica tomorrow. Where that at?
It's this place here in Houston called Lotus Seafood, and that's where I got that.
It sounds delicious. It sounds like it wasn't like a large amount because it got all
Yes,
of that on there.
it was piled up. It was
Oh
it
my
was so
god.
good.
Oh
It
I
my
had
looked
been
good
God.
till she
craving-
said it was oyster. I was like,
I had
love
been
the
craving oysters since I had went to New Orleans and had them. So
Mm. Oh, I love me a good oyster. There, I can have a raw oyster Rockefeller. I could listen. I love.
now
me
I
a-
don't like raw oysters.
No,
I gotta have all the carrying on. I have to have all the little whatever.
Good
I can't
I
do
don't
it by
even like-
itself.
I don't even like the raw sushi, so I know I'm not gonna do that.
Oh, we can't dine together because I love me some good raw sushi now. Come on, my God, today.
Erica, so they're at the one at the Stafford location. I'm not sure if they're anywhere else, but I know they're at the Stafford location, and that's not even by me, so I had to drive.
Oh, and if you got to drive, you know you like it. If you drive,
I drive for good food.
Yeah.
And
drive
we'll-
for good food.
And New Orleans is
Mhm.
one of them places that had you searching around for stuff like y'all got you try to find any New Orleans so-called cousin in your area. Like, do y'all sell this? Because when I was in New Orleans, they just don't. Or if they do, it
Mhm.
does not
Taste the same. Well,
Yeah,
now
no.
see, so Houston, because we had so many people come from Katrina, like Houston is like
Right,
another
right.
version of New Orleans.
right.
So
you're
we're
right.
eating good and Cajun here as well.
Ooh,
Okay.
got it. That makes
That's
sense.
right.
Mhm.
That's right. They
Makes
migrated
sense.
to Houston. That's right.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Makes sense.
Mhm.
Okay, so ladies, I saw this the other day. I didn't even watch. I did watch the whole thing, but I'm just going to show a little bit of it because we've seen the clip several times.
Okay.
Miss Gooden, we didn't seen her more times than we need to. But I was watching this podcast the other day, and I said, "Oh." I said, "Oh, this is one of the reasons why right here." I said, "Oh, when I get my ladies together." And I had put something else on because you didn't respond. So I said, "Oh, she gone again. I don't know if we're gonna have her." But I got the evangelist and the pastor here. So we gonna get, yep. I'm just gonna go ahead and start it. It's not long, but what she said irritated everything in my life. So let's go.
Okay.
Implications to this as well, because today we're going to discuss what is going on in some of these churches where it's bad enough that we have to deal with this overabundance of estrogen-led female leadership. Like, that's an issue. Well, it may not be for you, but it is for me. But now females exercising authority in the Lord's church has gotten so bad, and it has ushered in so much bad doctrine and just stir-fried foolishness marinated in dumb that
Okay. We're just gonna stop right there.
I'm gonna just say this. I stopped watching her before I really started watching her.
So it's not just me.
Yeah, I used to watch her and I couldn't even stay on her long. And I started watching because she's in the church sector, but I realized something with her, and this is just my thought, my opinion, may not be her reality, but she goes where the wind goes. And what I'm saying when I say
Okay.
that is whatever story is out there trending, she's there. It's like I don't believe she really has a stance. And somebody like that to me is not somebody that I like to keep on my screen. I'm gonna just say that about her.
I was irritated.
Mhm.
I was irritated. She only got a few more seconds. Let's listen to the last couple sentence and then we gone. Cause I don't understand.
What you are about to witness, y'all, it is so bad. I hate that I have to say that this actually happened in a church,
Where'd we go?
and it happened, and that the pastor, the husband of this female pastor, was actually co-signing her foolishness. And this is precisely why I keep saying, y'all need to just go on somewhere and sit down.
See how God would have it. She ain't even have to be on the screen. You can't tell me my God don't work on my behalf.
Because I clicked every single one of them and she just would not pop back up. I said, okay, well, we gone.
You can't tell me my God ain't over here saying, let me control this screen for Sean. Because Regina don't feel like seeing her face.
Is that not crazy though?
Oh my goodness.
Court.
My goodness.
Okay. Are we referring to the woman that was just talking or to Pastor Gooden?
No, she was talking about her.
Mm-hmm.
That's the woman that she was talking about. Well,
Right.
that she was getting ready, clips she was getting ready to play, but they
Mhm.
didn't play that all week. But how, as a woman, do you form your lips to say something like that about another woman?
Mm-hmm.
Jacqueline.
With everything that we go through, just as women, period, we already looked at like by the men as if we just don't. And then you will sit here and say that we need to go somewhere and sit down. How do you?
Can I be honest? I'm so used to the carrying on YouTube that, like Jacqueline said, all I heard was Charlie Brown. I wouldn't even, I was so tuned out because I'm so used to the foolishness of it all. So I don't even know who she is. I don't even watch her, and even if I did watch her, I wouldn't watch her.
I've watched her. I used to. And then she said something, I think it was around the TD Jakes era. And I was just like, okay.
But we have to understand something about YouTube. YouTube, not only is it a university, but it's also a source of entertainment for most, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so oftentimes people are setting out to say the most outlandish things, to be as salacious as possible so that they can get the click and the view.
Yeah.
We wouldn't be watching her or providing any commentary on her if she was, the Right Reverend Jamila Gooden, she said thus and such. Like, so she has to bring that little whatever she's bringing for the sake of entertainment. I that don't mean it right that it's right, but I'm just saying that's, for the most part, that's what people on these YouTube streets do.
That's what they allow YouTube to create a monster. Mm-hmm. They allow YouTube to create a monster.
They do. And it's like you would rather gain followers or subs by saying something like that, but you are downgrading your own.
She does not care. That's why we have a Tasha K, and we have, other people that are, that just say anything crazy because people love to see a good train wreck.
And those numbers on those views are real high.
I looked at that. I was like, so are there women that's agreeing with her? Or
there's a lot.
What?
There's a lot.
There are there are probably a few in the chat right now that don't believe in women preaching, and that's fine, and that's okay. But yeah, that's not surprising to me.
And I think people like her and other women, when they realize that they're going to get the clicks and the views and the comments, because the comments drive your algorithm, drive your check. When they know they're going to do that, they do it the more, because they're like, I'm gonna make this money, you know. And it's sad, and I get what you're saying, Courtney. You're a woman, why would that even be your stance? But some women don't only sell their body on the corner, they sell their body on the YouTube streets.
Ooh.
Ushers.
That's good.
Where y'all ushers get past the plates? Because
that's good.
Oh,
that's what it is. And see, you can't talk about one selling when you're doing the same thing. You know, so
because I was just so baffled and so, like, I've heard women saying, you know, they don't believe in female preachers, but why we need to go somewhere and sit down?
That's her opinion.
I can't. I think it hit me because we get it from men so much.
Yeah, and this is all going because the Southern Baptist thing.
That's what I was about to say. Yeah,
go ahead, Sean.
She said she agrees with that. I'm like,
there are a lot of women that agree and feel that way.
I can't.
You'd be surprised.
Yeah.
I for a minute I was like that.
Really? Surprised. Well, see, I grew up with a female evangelist. And
I had a female pastor. And after that situation is when I was like, when I felt that way. But that was because I don't feel that way now. I totally believe in women pastors, but just for a small little minute, because of my experience, I felt that way. I don't feel that way now. I have a woman pastor now.
Yeah, see, when I was growing up, one of the assistant pastor was a woman, and he caught a lot of flack when other ministers came. My grandfather would. But once she got up, they would be like, I see, but can she come to? No, because you didn't even want her to sit in the pulpit. And she was going to be in the pulpit. She was calling the order to worship, like she was doing all of that. And nobody could understand until they heard her. And she started ministering, and it was like, because her and Jackie McCullough was like this. So as a kid, I've been listening to Jackie McCullough growl since I was like 8. So Jackie Chern, like people like that, I grew up listening to. So when I started hearing it, it wasn't really till I start visiting Koji. It was like women are
where it's big over there.
You can, but not too much. Like they was writing what the women would say, or they had to proofread what the women were saying. And I'm like, y'all don't have no women doing nothing. Like it's just all they was ushers that or deaconess. But other than that. And I always thought that was weird because I'm like, I grew up with women. So, and quiet as it's kept, this is just my opinion, women will raise better offerings.
Listen, there's always going to be two sides to situations. And nothing I don't think really surprises me anymore with women standing, saying, and it's a lot of women who are very vocal. Like the lady you played on YouTube, she's very vocal on YouTube. And she talks about, different verses and how people misinterpret and all that kind of stuff. She does all that. So it's not shocking to me how some of the loudest women on social media that are against wrong doctrine and not discussing wrong doctrine are some of the same women that say men should be leading. It don't surprise me anymore. It really doesn't.
Somebody need to and I thought when she said that I agree with the Southern Baptists, they need to, and it's like
This subject is so old and tired. Like
I'm just,
it's the equivalent of talking about Black people deserve to be in the same place as white people. It's just ignorant at its best. There are plenty other things to talk about. The reality of it is there are so many women out here that are anointed to preach this gospel and to minister all over this world. So, and they're going to do the work of the ministry, whether you like it or not.
Yep.
You don't have to give your platform or your pulpit. They're going to preach it, whether they have to preach it standing on the corner, wherever they have to go. They're going to do the work of the Lord. So
they're going to preach when their voice is accepted.
Yes,
exactly.
And they're not going to shut up because they are doing their purpose. They're serving their purpose in life. So y'all can try to abolish women. Y'all could try to shut women up. Y'all could try to do all those things. But at the end of the day, God is still going to be glorified through a woman's mouth.
Because he could have bought Jesus through a man, but he chose a woman.
He could have did
just because women are the bearers. But there's a pastor by the name of Rick Warren. I have his video that I wanted to do some commentary on. Rick Warren has been fighting the Southern Baptist Church against this whole thing, and he did a wonderful interview a few years back when this whole thing came out and broke out, and he debunked a lot of stuff that Pastor Raphael, whatever his name is, that he did. And maybe I'll do some commentary on it. But Pastor Rick Warren, he wasn't playing when he came in, and he was talking. He says, no, he says all this stuff about women should not be ministers and women should not be preaching. He said it's all wrong. It's false doctrine.
It is.
Yeah.
And they don't want to hear that. They don't want to hear that. It's man, powerful. We was put here to help them. We pretty much just a servant. That's how they try to put it. Like, you just here to help. We supposed to, and it's like, come to 2026. Come on up. But Jesus didn't even do that though. Who was walking? Where did Jesus? Mary. Jesus was always with the women. Even when they brought the woman to him that was caught in adultery, y'all left the man there and just brought the woman like she was doing it by herself. And Jesus was the one who stood up for the woman. There was a woman that touched the hem of his garment. It wasn't a man. The men were trying to push him away from her. He gave her his undivided attention. You know what kills me? Is people want to be so much like Jesus, but they act nothing like Jesus. I don't understand it.
That's why it's important to have the full doctrine of Jesus, and we can't find that all in the 66 books of the Holy Bible. This is why it is so important for people to get more knowledge outside of the 66 books.
Yes.
Because the 66 books have been broken down by men. It has been, things have been removed from the 66 books. Things have been edited from the 66 books. And this is why it's important to have more doctrine and knowledge than the 66 books. And so people got to get into more teaching, because when you really look at it, men are the one that wrote these things, and they are also the ones that removed a lot of the knowledge. And so we have
Mhm.
to understand your knowledge comes from gaining a better understanding of what was removed, and then ask yourself, why was it removed? It's just like history. When Trump came into office, one of the first things he started doing was erasing history. He started
Mhm.
having websites to be erased, to remove not only
Yep.
Black successes and things that African Americans did, but he also removed things that the LGBTQIA plus did. He wants to remove history, and he's not the only one that has done it. He's just following the line of what other men in that position did, and so that's why it's very important for us to have real knowledge to be able to have a better understanding. See, we
Mhm.
oftentimes, thank you, Holy Spirit, we oftentimes go based on the limited amount of knowledge we have, and we call it Bible, but it's not. It's just a portion of the story that we know, and that portion is all they want us to know. That's why it's important
Mhm.
to sit at the feet of somebody who's an elder, a senior, somebody that can tell you some real history, to really be able to teach and educate in areas where the world wants to keep us dumb and confined to only that. Because knowledge is not only power, it's a resource for you to gain understanding, truth, and value. When you really learn these type of things, like we've been studying the Apocrypha, and I have a Torah over here that I'm learning.
Mhm.
Learn some other knowledge, and you
Yeah.
will have a better understanding. But when
Mhm.
you limit it down and don't even question and just accept, then you're limiting yourself. I mean, I was so mad when I started reading and seeing things that Trump was removing from the website and stuff, history and stories of even the LGBTQIA plus, when they had the big fight and stuff in New York, I think it was, and all of that, and the history makers, and the things that people who stood up for it, it really infuriated me, because I said, these are people who gave their lives. They gave their lives so that others can have a freedom, and you
Mhm.
just erase them as though they never existed. And it's sad, because people want you to not know the good that other
Mhm.
people did, and so they try to erase it. And you think the world is the only one that's doing it? No, it started also in the Bible. It
They've
started
been doing it.
there as well. Because
They've been
when you
doing it.
don't have the full story, you don't know the real power, and you don't know how powerful you can be, because you're limited.
And that's what they don't like about us, the fact that we are taking the time to educate ourselves. So when
Mhm.
they come to us with these scriptures, we can say, no, they don't want you to question them about no scripture. If they give it to you, that's what it is.
Yeah.
Believe it.
Yeah.
When you take your notes, you write down what they say. Don't you go and study nothing else. You read the
Mhm.
scripture that I told you to read. You go and be like, Pastor, I had this book and I was reading it. Oh, you going all off into the you
Oh,
don't
that's of the
need to be.
devil.
No, that's to educate myself so that I won't do what the people before me did.
Mhm.
The stuff that I used to think, again, they wasn't scriptures, they was quotes.
Yeah.
But
But
you couldn't tell me that.
I don't get mad anymore when people don't agree with what I agree with. Like you said, the woman on the screen, and she's like, "Oh, I don't believe that." I don't get mad at them anymore. I listen. I pray for them, and I keep it moving. You know, and
Mhm.
and that's your thought. That's your stance, girl. I'm over here, doing this. But everybody is not always going to be willing to stand and fight for what you
You're right.
agree with. Mm-mm.
You're right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
All.
Yeah.
And that's just like the pool. You tried to make the pool your big thing, and you did, and what nobody else did, and how horrible it was, and how this and how that, and turn around. The pool is a mess, and you trying to blame it on somebody else.
I know my husband told me about that. My husband, he was laughing and mad at the same time. He told me about
I said, he did what?
I said, I had to calm him down because he listened to all that politics. So I don't listen to all that politics. So, but my husband, he was so mad.
I said,
He said, how they gonna cut a thing all the way down? Who gonna? I said, babe, I said, calm down. It's all right. It's all right.
you said it couldn't be cut. Now he cut it a piece. Like, come on. This is what I'm saying. They play in our face. They tell us
Yeah.
whatever they want to, and the people believe it. And then we end up jacked up looking for somebody else to blame. No, educate yourself.
Yeah.
You can't be mad at somebody if they're quoting the scripture and you just going along with it. You can't get mad at it. It's too much out here now to be able to. Now you got Chat GPT. If you really want to know something about something, it can show you whatever book, where to bad, what to like. It's just too much knowledge out here for us to still be stuck where we were.
Yeah. I will say this about Chat GPT though. Chat GPT is also beginning to withhold some information and stuff like that. I was doing a thumbnail on some Bible stuff, and Chat GPT was saying this violates our policies, and they had never done that before.
Yeah,
And
I know it's that too.
I realize now they're beginning to put strains and bans on certain things as well.
Yeah, the more
Wow.
people start
Yeah.
using it, the more familiar it gets with more stuff, and it's censored.
You're
It's
right,
now
right.
being censored
Yep.
because you are posting stuff on public platforms. So YouTube has standards, Instagram has standards, TikTok, everybody has standards. So if it's going against some type of violation, defamation, some kind of anything,
It's trying to
it'll
control the narrative also. It's trying to control
yeah.
what you post and stuff. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I use it, but I still do my
Mhm.
yeah. It says crazy how a pedophile, a felon, adulterer, and living a double life, but considered fit to lead the country, and the whole church simply being yeah.
Well, you know
That's
what?
just like, don't you gotta pay that lady millions of dollars?
And I know, like she said in the last part, I don't believe that is of God. But if you read the Book of Kings, if you read, you will find out. You will find out a lot. All those kings God put in place, and some of them were good, and a lot of them were bad. And so, honey, God is in control of everything. And
Nothing is
although
new.
I would have to say this, I don't think nobody gets in office without God. But here's the thing. I don't think that people are going to say, oh, it's a good thing that God put Trump in office. I think it's a God thing, but I don't think it is as though God was saying, oh, Trump is the best man. I think God is like, y'all need to learn a
Wake
lesson.
up.
And so I'm going to teach y'all a lesson because I'm going to put this one in office. You had those other ones. You ain't appreciate those. So now let me put this one in office. And he did the same thing with the kings. And when you read the Bible, when you look at him, he did the same thing with the kings. He allowed corrupt, evil men to be placed as kings for a reason. He will always get the glory. We don't understand it, but there's nothing that moves on this earth without the hand of God allowing it to take place. The good, the bad, and the ugly. He is still in control of everything. We just got to sit back and be like, God, I don't understand, but I still trust you. And you think Donald Trump is powerful enough to get in office without the move of God? Satan had to go to God to ask God if he could have a situation with Job. He had to ask permission.
And nothing that's going on now is new.
Mm-hmm.
If this would I be saying, if we're going according to the Bible that y'all are always speaking about, everything is repeating. It's not just clothes and music that repeat. Everything that is happening now happened then. While he was walking the earth, everything that was all of the problems that we're having now, they was going to him with then. All of the unalivings, the assaults, all of the violence, all of those things were happening now. I mean, then they're happening now. Even with the kids, everything that went on then is happening now. The difference is we got pows now. Back then they had slingshots, but they was busting slingshots every chance they got. Like, it's just different things available for us now to use to hurt people. Back then they had to make their sticks, they had to cut it down and put points, and like they had to do all of that. Now you just can point, and like even with tithes and offerings, there was no currency back then. So you had to bring your cattle and your sacrifices. Our sacrifices now are different. Your first fruits now is currency. First fruits then was not, but it didn't mean that they didn't have to give their first fruits.
Mm.
It's just a different year. It's just a different year.
Yeah.
That's it. So listen, I just wanted to get y'all take on that because I didn't want to do that by myself. Some stuff I don't like to do by myself. And I was like, okay, if I'm mad, everybody else gonna be mad. But somebody gonna feel the same way I feel, because this is the ignorance of you calling us dumb. Like, what are you?
That's
And
why you
then
don't sit at
as
everybody's
people-
table. That's why you don't sit at everybody's table. No, sir.
I say that all the time.
Mm-mm.
I say that all the time. Well, that was all I had. Anybody got any? I told y'all, because we all have our different platforms, a lot of the current things, because we didn't probably talked about them Monday through Saturday, I want to kind of go in a different, because we're women and we have so much stuff in us that we want to say, but 9 times out of 10 we're on the platform with a whole bunch of men's. We're always with a bunch of men. It'd be one of us, and then it'd be like 3. Like, dang, can you? So I just reserve Sundays for us to relieve ourselves.
And Sean, thank you for that. And I thank you so much for this platform and for the opportunity to be able to, express ourselves freely. And before I go, I wanted to apologize to you and to the chat for how I carried on. And I apologize for that.
No, you listen.
That's so
What needs to be
Courtney.
said was said.
That's so sweet. Now I got to go back and see what had happened.
To be honest with you, I low-key want you to put it in members only, because I carried on bad enough for St. James to tap me on the shoulder. So it's pretty bad.
All right, then I won't go back and watch.
I'll
I mean, that's up to you, Sean. That's up to you.
Oh no, because I didn't mind.
I was gonna ask you.
I didn't mind. I didn't want it to go too. So, but no, you didn't have to apologize for that.
But she did, and I love it. I love it.
I mean, I appreciate you apologizing, but I'm saying it wasn't to where.
But you know what? You still have to be able to voice your voice. But I do love that, even, Courtney was saying that, it's something she need to work on, but we still have to be able to voice our voice. And
then sometimes the trolls, they get us. It don't happen all the time. Sometimes
I have learned that. That's why anybody that come in my chat, you have to have subscribed to my channel. I don't care if people come and they say, well, why do I have to subscribe to your channel? I shouldn't have to subscribe. Listen, I have learned the best way to keep trolls out is to put your chat subscriber only. Put your
Okay.
chat. Every single chat. The only ones that I leave open are some of my shorts. But if you want to get in
Okay.
my chat, it's a perk for all of my subscribers because you want to be able to have a nice dialogue without all the mess, all the interruption and stuff. So,
Listen, because I was about to take off. I don't ever. Okay.
And
I'm
then,
not
and
gonna-
again with me, look, Sean. And again with me, there's never any love lost for anybody. I don't have
Mhm.
any beef with anybody. I love everybody. I don't have any
Yeah.
problems.
Yeah, you can say how you feel and what you want to say without it being, well, I'm not talking to you no more. No, I said what I want to say. I said it. That's it. You said what you said, and we done.
Yeah. I've gone off on a few people too, Courtney, so don't worry.
Yeah, somebody caught one this week.
I had to go off on a few people sometimes, so you
Yeah,
know. Listen,
it happens. It
Mhm.
happens.
But I
But
want to
we-
rise above it because I don't
I
want
love that.
things like this to block me from any
Future
potential
endeavors.
right
Right.
out that may be outside of this space. So I
Yeah.
don't want to be known as the pop off girl, you know.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You're not the pop, do what, pop.
You see this
Got
A?
you.
I mean, I've been showing it, but I gotta chill. I gotta chill.
It's a whole nother thing. Well, thank you, ladies.
Thank you, Sean.
I'm so glad you all came.
Thank you.
Next Sunday we'll be back at it. Of course.
All right.
Listen, everybody on the platform has a channel. If you are not subscribed, do so. When you watch anybody's replay, just say hi. You can put a praying hand. Just put something in the chat just to keep us in
Put
the
praying hands in
algorithm.
my chat, okay? Yeah.
Yeah, we don't want no cakes. We don't want no peaches. We don't want none of them things. Just some praying hands and maybe a wave hand. You do
Mhm.
them the two hands.
Or a
The
heart.
praying or yeah. Other than that, just keep it respectful. Well, I will see
Thank
you guys
y'all.
later. I'm gonna drop you down and then I'm gonna get out of here because my
All
food
right.
is waiting and I'm hungry.
Yes.
Thank you,
Good night,
guys.
y'all.
Have a blessed
Have a
evening.
good
You too.
one.
Bye.
All right, let me put me back up here. That was an awesome show. Thank you guys for coming. Again, y'all are awesome. Y'all are wonderful. Sometimes we got to do what we got to do. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you just gotta show it better than you can tell it. These are the ways to support the platform. I did have a goal. I thought I pushed the button and I didn't, but nevertheless, we are here. If you would like to support the platform, the Cash App is scrolling at the top. Courtney and Juice Cash App and Zelle and all of those things are right there on the screen. Listen, we are grateful. I thank you in advance. I'm gonna go ahead and call it a night. That is our show. Learn something new every day. Absolutely. Erica, great show. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Listen, y'all, it's Sunday and I'm getting ready to get out of here. But listen, you still have time. You still have time. As long as you're still breathing, you still have time. I'm out of here. Good night.